What is going on, guys? It's Jamie and welcome back to another video and welcome to episode number 1 in the comeback series, where I'm going to be documenting my entire process, the rebuild, as we return to the gym. If you're excited for the video, guys, and for the brand new series, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you're new to the channel, or if you just haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well for new videos every single week. So here in England, the gyms have finally reopened, with many other places soon to follow as well. And coming up towards the end of lockdown, I was brainstorming a load of different YouTube ideas for what kind of things I wanted to shoot when they did finally reopen. And I thought it would be a really cool idea to document the entire process of returning back to the gym, not just for you guys to watch, but also for my own self-accountability. As you may well know, I picked up an injury at the start of this year and ended up not training for the entirety of the lockdown here in the UK. So the prospect of getting back into the gym, getting back into training of almost 3 months with nothing at all was just absolutely huge, and I wanted to do something special with it, and that is where the idea of the comeback series came from. Throughout this series, I'm going to be covering a lot, all the way from my training through to nutrition, the bulk, what kind of things I'm doing to better myself as we are getting back into the gym. And if there's anything specifically that you guys want to see from it, please just drop it down below in the comment section. So after 3 long months of lockdown, and as I said, for me, no home training whatsoever, we are finally able to get back to it and start to chase those goals again. And to start this episode off, I just want to lay it out for you guys exactly what my goals are looking like. My 2 main goals as we head into this new phase are going to put on muscle mass and size, and also to rebuild strength. If you guys have been following me either on here or on Instagram for a while, you will know that my training predominantly revolves around power building, so with aspects of powerlifting and bodybuilding both in the same training split. So we're going to be hopping straight back into a split exactly like that. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it in this video, but I will do a video in the future all about my training split and what it looks like and the benefits of it as well. So obviously, to rebuild that size and that strength, we're going to be hopping straight onto a bulk. Throughout all of the lockdowns, I've mainly been trying to just maintain muscle mass, perhaps gain a little bit of weight here and there. But now the gyms are reopened, I am straight back onto a proper bulk, and we are hitting it very hard. As with the training split, I'm not going to go into too much detail about my bulk and my diet in this video, but again, I will do some videos within the series all about my bulking, diet, some days of eating, and all things like that. In terms of body weight, I hadn't stepped on a scale since way before the first lockdown, and I actually weighed in for the first time for this bulking phase on Monday. That was the first day that gyms opened, day 1 of the entire phase, and that is now the day that I'm going to be checking in every single week, first thing in the morning on Monday, stepping on those scales and checking in on the body weight. So my first weigh-in came in at 95.6 kilograms. That is going to be the starting point for this bulk, and to be honest, guys, I was actually very happy with this weight. The goal for body weight is to get back up to 100 kilos. I did actually bulk up to this weight before I did a mini cut a couple of years ago, and the strength and everything was obviously just at its absolute peak at that point, and I really just want to get back up to that 100 kilo body weight. So that is the goal in terms of numbers. So to sum it up for you guys, my goals for this bulk is to gain size and muscle mass, going from 95.6 kilos now up to 100 kilograms, and we're also going to look to rebuild that strength as well. At the minute, I haven't set like an end date for the bulk or for this series. I really just wanted to start documenting this whole process. I'm hoping that it's going to be interesting for you guys to see the processes I'm going through, and also hopefully helpful for you guys as well to maybe take some stuff away from what I'm doing so that you can help yourselves in your process back in the gym as well. And on top of all of that, as I said, it's just good for my own accountability to have it down, documented, so I can see exactly what we are doing. So as I said, the gyms opened up on Monday. It's actually Saturday today, so I've been at the gym all week getting back into these sessions, but I really wanted to bring you guys along for my first push day today, for the first episode of the comeback series. So it's going to be the first time I've vlogged in the gym in a long while, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to bring you guys along and to hopefully gain a little bit of an idea about what our push sessions are going to look like, what our strength is looking like for these push sessions as we head into this long journey ahead of us into the comeback series. So we're going to be heading off to the gym in about an hour's time. So I'm going to get in what will be my pre-workout meal. Keeping it really simple today, we're gonna have 2 Angus beef burgers, 100 grams of basmati rice, and some green beans to go with it. So for this new bulking phase, nutrition-wise, I'm gonna be putting a big emphasis on whole foods and complex carbs. I'm really gonna try and keep my meals as lean as possible. In the past, I've eaten a lot of simple carbs, purely because they are just very high in calories and it was easier to hit my daily goals. But obviously complex carbs are going to be much higher quality and much more beneficial for my body in terms of how long my body takes to break them down. They're going to be much more useful if I'm eating those complex carbs and those whole foods. It's just something that I really wanted to focus on for this bulk, just keeping the meals simple, basic, nice and clean, but really effective. Obviously throughout this series, guys, I'm going to be doing some videos about my bulk, about my diet, days of eating, anything like that. So expect to see more information about my food coming soon. If there's anything that you guys would specifically want to know about it, just drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. I am so excited to film inside the gym again. Obviously I've been training all this week, getting back into it, but I haven't actually like vlogged in a gym yet, and just the prospect of getting back into like fitness content, it's just so exciting to me. I just can't wait. So we're outside the gym right now. We're gonna get in there and we're gonna get started with this push session. Basically just hopped straight back into what was my old regular training split. That means that a push day starts off with incline bench with the dumbbells, and in between the last 2 lockdowns I managed to get my incline bench back to a fairly reasonable level. Obviously before any of the lockdowns everything was going so well with incline bench. Obviously we've lost some strength, but in between the last 2 lockdowns I did manage to get it back up, and I think we're repping around 8 to 10 with the 50s. Obviously I'm not expecting to be anywhere near that today. I'm probably not even going to touch them, to be honest, but hopefully we can start to rekindle something. I think we're going to hop into 45 kilograms for a top set. Let's see what that's moving like today. That was a little bit of a shock to the system, not gonna lie. 45 kilograms there, guys, for 4 reps. That is gonna be the starting point for this bulking phase for incline bench. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I can't be too upset about it. Obviously, I haven't pushed any sort of dumbbells like that in like 10 weeks or more, so it was never gonna be anything special. I'm glad that we could push some sort of weight there. And with a little bit of work, hopefully it's not gonna be too long before we're back up to those 50 kilo dumbbells. We're going to leave that there for the top set. We're going to get 2 back-offs now, and we're going to drop it way down to 30 kilos. Hopefully get some nice hypertrophy sets out of this. So this push day is structured so that I hit all of the chest movements first and then all of the shoulder movements in the second portion of the workout. Rather than alternating between the 2, I like to just hit them both individually and get them out of the way. So we're moving on from the incline dumbbell onto one of the plate loaded machines here, going to be focusing on that lower chest, and then we've got one more accessory before we move on to some shoulders. Alright guys, so we're moving on to shoulders now. We just hit our pressing movement, which was just a basic dumbbell overhead press. We're moving on to a couple of accessories now. The first one being a crucifix lateral raise with the cables right there on the cable machine. This was literally one of my favourite movements from this push session back before the lockdowns. Don't get me wrong, I love a dumbbell lateral raise, but I feel like this is more superior purely because of the tension we can keep on the muscle all the way throughout the movement. It's one of my absolute favourites. So we've got a couple of supersets to get through now, guys, to finish ourselves up with shoulders. We're going to be hitting a front delt raise straight into a rear delt fly, both of which with the dumbbells, 2 times through with these.
And as I said, that is going to finish us up with the shoulders. Oh my God, am I feeling this session. My chest was still a little bit sore from my upper session, which I hit on Tuesday, the strength focus one. And this has just completely blown it up again. It's going to take a few weeks to get back into the rhythm of training, getting used to the DOMs, getting back into the routine, but oh my God, I'm so excited about it. It is just absolutely amazing to be back in here. Oh my God, it's warm in here. Ah, that's hot. Oh, that's loud. Oh God. So guys, first push session all finished now, just wrapped up with it there. Finished off with a little bit of tricep work, back and forward on some skull crushers and some push downs. All in all, a very, very good session. I was so excited about that one. I used to absolutely love my Saturday push sessions, and it's so good to have them back in my life. I'm gonna head back home now though. I need to get some post-workout food in because I am absolutely starving. I'm gonna catch up with you guys when we get back home. So that completes my first full week of training back in the gym, finishing it off with a big Saturday push session there. And as you guys have seen, that session was absolutely awesome. As I said in those last clips, on top of everything, it just feels so damn good to be back in the gym, have a real focus and be chasing those goals again. To quickly recap the session, obviously strength-wise, I mean, it was inevitable that we're going to be a long way away from where we want to be. However, considering I literally haven't trained at all in like 10 weeks, I was actually very happy and quite satisfied with how this session went, and it gave us a really, really good foundation and a brilliant starting point. And I'm so excited to see where we can push all of these weights on these movements over the coming weeks and months. Now we are back on a solid bulk and getting back into a really good routine. That is going to do it for this video though, guys. That is going to be the end of episode 1 in the comeback series. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully you are liking the idea of this series. As I said at the start, I just thought it would be a really cool idea to document this whole process as we come back into the gym, and again, not just for me and my own accountability, but for you guys as well. And I'm hoping that you can take something away from these episodes. As I said, there will be videos coming diving into more specific things like my diet and my training split in specific sessions. But if there is anything that you want to see from this series, please just let me know down in the comment section. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, or if you just haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for new videos every single week, and to make sure that you don't miss any future uploads in the comeback series. I'm going to be bringing out new episodes fairly frequently as we go through this process of returning to the gym. There is so much content that I cannot wait to shoot, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you can stay up to date with all of it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.